In this example, we're asked to solve the linear equation that has three fractional terms. We've got one here, and one here. We also notice that the unknown x actually appears twice, once in that first term and once in that second term. Our approach to solve these sorts of equations is to try and eliminate the fractional terms. And to do this, we start by finding the lowest common denominator for all the terms. Looking on the left-hand side, we have the 5 and the 3. So the lowest common denominator here would be 15. But we notice that we also have a fractional term on the right-hand side, this 1/10 over here on the right. So we need to find the lowest common denominator between 15 and 10. So that would, of course, be 30. So we write each of our fractional terms as equivalent fractions over 30. So we're going to rewrite them like this. And then we have to sort out the numerators of each of these fractions as we would when we're solving regular fractions. So for our left-hand fraction here, we are multiplying the top and the bottom by 6. 6 times 5 is 30, so we need to multiply that top term by 6 as well. So we get 6, open brackets, 2x plus 1, because it's the whole of that top term that's being multiplied. Similarly, with our middle term here, we need to multiply the top and the bottom by 10, because 10 times 3 is 30. So we end up with 10 times our 3x minus 2 on the top here. And lastly, our third term on the right here are going to be multiplied by 3. 3 times 10 is 30. So we end up with 3/30, which is equivalent to 1/10. Now we can combine these two fractions on the left-hand side so that we will end up with 6 times 2x plus 1 minus 10 times 3x minus 2 all over 30 here. And that is equal to 3 over 30 on this side. At this point we can eliminate the 30 by multiplying both sides of the equations by 30, because they're both divided by 30. If we multiply both sides, those 30 denominators will disappear, and so we'll end up with 6 times 2x plus 1 minus 10 times 3x minus 2 equals 3. We've multiplied both sides by 30. At this point we have a more familiar looking linear equation without any fractional terms that we can solve. So to do this we'll need to expand the brackets. So we have here 12x plus 6, if I expand that first bracket, minus 10 times 3 is 30x. We have to be careful here because we have minus 10 times minus 2, which gives us plus 20. That equals 3 on the right hand side. So now we can combine the like terms. We've got a 12x here minus 30x. So we'll end up with minus 18x. Be careful with our signs. Combine the number terms, plus 6 and plus 20, to give us plus 26 equals 3. If I now subtract 26 from both sides, we will have minus 18x equals minus 23. And now we'll divide both sides by minus 18 so that we can isolate x and get him on his own. So we'll end up with x equals minus 23 divided by minus 18. A negative number divided by a negative number gives us a positive number. So we just have 23 over 18. Now 23 is a prime number, so we can't cancel that fraction down any further. So we'll leave that as our answer, 23/18.